Konnichiwa and hello, I am Katya. Welcome to my channel where I share everything you need to know on how to become a fashion stylist. I hope you've all been doing good. I've been feeling a bit under the weather, hence my dressing gown, aka szlafrok as we call it in Slovenia. Still decided to do a video. The empire doesn't build itself, so here I am. So let's just dive into this week's topic, shall we? So in last episode, I talked about everything you should consider before deciding that you want to invest your time and energy into pursuing a career of fashion styling. This time, let's talk about what happens when you decide to start pursuing the career of fashion styling. So the question I would most commonly get in social media comments, wherever, is how do I do the first step? How do I make the first step? Where do I begin? The answer would always be the same, but then again, it does depend a little bit from your background, from what experience you have, if you already have connections. For the purpose of this video, let's assume that you don't have any of that. So what I always suggest is start getting experience ASAP. So just dive in. And how do you do that? So to gain experience and to start building your portfolio, you will need to start styling at photo shoots, right? And to start styling at photo shoots, you could do it on your own. I've seen a lot of aspiring stylists do that. You just dress yourself and take pictures of yourself. But when it comes to considering someone for like an assisting role or intern role, fashion stylists kind of don't acknowledge that as actual styling and actual experience, because anyone pretty much can dress themselves. And if you can dress yourself, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can dress other people. And sometimes you also limit yourself a lot because you are used to dressing yourself in a certain way, whereas when you dress other people, you would show more creativity and just dare a little bit more. So yeah, dressing yourself, I would say, if really there's no way that you can start producing any photos yet, but would like to put something on your Instagram, then of course you can start taking pictures of yourself. Otherwise, my first advice would be to start connecting with people in your local fashion market and try to find a team of people to produce photos with. So the minimum what you are looking for is a photographer. You can still dress yourself, and together with a photographer you can decide on concepts and produce something different that normally you would in your bedroom, let's say. But if it's possible, try to find a photographer, a makeup artist, a model, and a hairdresser. Sometimes makeup artists are also hairdressers, so you can try to find someone who knows both. And so how do you find these people? Well, you will have to do a lot of research. I actually created a free downloadable PDF guide that takes you through 3 basic steps on how to do the research, how to find these right people, how to follow and connect with them so that you can start producing your first photo shoots and start building your portfolio. So this you can download for free, and I'm gonna put a link down below, so check it out. And then if that is not enough, I prepared a payable version, which is a really in-depth guide, like an extended version of these 3 steps, which takes you through 7 steps and basically tells you how to develop your image, how to do the right research, where do you do the research, how do you find the right contacts, how to approach them, how to keep up the relationships. So all of that, all of these things that any fashion stylist should know. So just very quickly to tell you what you have to do. So when you research your local market, what you can do is you can simply use Google search, you can use Instagram search, you can go on Facebook groups, but I think nowadays the easiest is just to do it on Instagram. You can search by the keywords or hashtags. You can search through photography schools, through model agencies, things like that. You can try, if you have any local fashion magazines, then go through them and see which people are producing images there. What you want to be careful with is try to find people who are kind of on the same level and will be like eager to collaborate and eager to work for photos to build their own portfolio as well. And when you have a bit more experience, then you can reach to photographers that are more established, and that kind of like you just start growing and growing and growing. After you find the people that you connect with and feel you want to work and create something with, obviously follow them in any way that you can. Try to engage with them, try to comment, and then eventually write to them and just propose a collaboration. And hopefully, sometimes it takes days, sometimes weeks, sometimes months, but this should get you to your first photo shoots and those first pages in your portfolio. So this is it for today. Let me know in the comments what you're struggling with, what topics you would like me to cover, or just, you know, post a smiley. So thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. Enjoy!